I'm here in Hawaii at 6 in the morning. And sometimes I think, well, gosh, what can come through because I'm still kind of groggy. But Jan Jorgensen, these are the Be the Light meditations. And we've learned that spirit is awake all the time. And when I do these meditations, all I have to do is trust and use the simple Be the Light process. And I'm sitting in the place where I can relax and the right information comes through. Now, why do I say that to you? Because you're going throughout your life, and during the day, there's a lot of things that, well, life can sting you. And what I mean by that is people can say something, or there's a smell or something, and we get triggered. And then we're thrown off our alignment. And then we can't connect and communicate with and be really clear with our higher guidance. I heard this gentleman yesterday. I didn't catch his name, but he does a YouTube. And it was just, I didn't intentionally mean to listen to him, but you listen to one YouTube and another one comes up. So in the background, I'm listening to him. And he said, it's a full moon. It's an eclipse. And he said, he talked a lot about crystals, how they're clear beings of communication. Think about the silicon chips and information in, information out. And he said full moon eclipse is the perfect time to clear the most important crystal of all. And that's our own body, our own biofield, the electromagnetic, piezoelectric aspects down to our cellular atomic level are crystalline, retain information. That's why we get triggered, intracellular memory. So let's begin today by using our creative imagination, and let's clear our crystals and see how that feels. And then we'll take the next step to continue with last week's process of connecting ourselves, like the infinity, the figure 8, with that beautiful midpoint, 0 point in our hearts. And let's connect it even more, go even further than we did last week. So welcome to today's meditation. Find a comfortable space and close your eyes, and know that even if you're not intending to connect more with the higher vibrational field, it's happening. Often you'll wake up in the middle of the night and you'll feel your brain being teased and stretched because we are holding the light, the new vibrations in our physiology, our soma. So you can almost feel it. I woke up this morning and I felt little shooting lights and stretching and moving. We are expanding. And now we will do a cleansing so that we can expand with more coherence, more clarity, almost like using a divine Windex on the process. For we are prisms, we are facetry that reflect the light, the information from source. I'll say that again. You are a crystal, you are a prism. So when that prism is covered with fatigue, delusion, disappointment, monkey mind, you're sitting in the middle of the potential of everything, but you've got the curtains closed. You need some Windex. You need to open up the windows and clean it to get your juice back, to get your joy back, to be sitting in your seat of wonder, childlike wonder, where things are new again, and you're not ho-hum, been there and done that, and feeling left out of anything exciting. It's all an inside job. So we ask and intend to set this sacred space and to go inside. Go into that place within your sacred heart that knows all this and is still attempting to make it your dominant operating system, no matter what. Your soul never gives up on your human self. Thank God, right? Thank Goddess, thank goodness. Take another deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And imagine that you are stopping your doing, stopping your thinking, and there's a chair. Let's call it a throne, a golden velvet throne. We actually have one in our house. We have a bathroom, we call it the Pope's bathroom, and there it is, a golden velvet vintage chair. Everybody wants that chair. But that chair is yours right now. Put it right in your sacred heart. It's comfortable. It's beautiful. It's traditional. And you are deserving of that chair to stop thinking for 20 minutes. And it's not that you're absolutely resting, you're in repose. Think about that. Repose. And now stop thinking about that and let go. Stop labeling, judging, reflecting, and come to a 0 point the size of a pea. Let all of your thinking ratchet down to the size of a pea, because it makes you feel like there's still something to focus on and feel in control. And now take a deep breath and just let that pea dissolve. Notice if there's any hesitation to let holding on to some picture, some anchor, some stability. Because that's your Achilles heel right there, needing to hold on to something. That little pea that represented all your brain function be non-existent. And let yourself take probably the deepest, freest breath in a long time as you are relaxing and reposing on your golden velvet chair in your sacred heart, nestled in. Some of you might be choosing a beanbag chair that holds your body while you let go. Take another deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. We ask and intend to recognize that in this sacred space it is a geometric structure. This geometric structure is nestled safely with stability and security within the all that is. So there's never any free floating of losing yourself. It's not possible. Your consciousness resides in a perfect form of safety and protection. So feel that you're moving on a planet Earth in a certain speed, and all the rhythms of your body are now moving into the pulse of the natural organic pulse of the central universe. And so now your body can let go. Your mind has been obliterated. You lost your mind. And you're letting go of your body. And relaxing even deeper. And the emotional realm is at rest, at peace, with no activity, a calm, peaceful lake. And you are residing in the midst of this immense deep peace. Imagine the color blue, a medium blue, that all parts of you are slowing and cooling to a beautiful neutral point of non-resistance and simple presence. In this state, you can allow and begin to feel the limitless presence of your divinity. And it's within every cell, but being informed by the beautiful symmetry of the architecture of your heart, its energetic field. So feel that it's not static at all, but it's constant, infinite movement that has curves and flow. There is no stopping and starting. It's an infinite dance that is elegant, balanced, proportional, and easy. No effort required. It was so much effort to stay out of this natural stream. To just spend some time feeling all that you are, being part of this stream, but being anchored and rooted within the 0 point in your sacred heart. Almost like a golden peg that keeps your consciousness in the right place and the right time by the great design. And the great design is commitment and promises through the timeline that you would be here now in this body. So all is perfect. How could it not be perfect? It is divine timing. It is divine alignment. It is this moment of grace and light and deep peace. So just sink into this. Be bathed in it like the warm ocean with the full moon. The security of each wave is measured, similar to the last one. The sand is firm under your feet, and you can let go. All is well in the universe. We ask and intend in this moment that we clear away any constructs, any confused vibrational conundrums that are floating in our field, that are occluding our vision, our choosing of what to hear, all aspects that guide our volition and choice. We ask that all of these reins line up so that the horsepower, the energies that move us forward, are now having focus, clarity, and unhindered flow and movement. Take a nice deep breath, and we ask that the energy around within our biofield is now rarefied, so that any outside influences, interferences through others' thought fields, environmental toxins, even our own thoughts, are softly dissipating, almost as if there is a angelic spray, room clearing, that all around, within and without, is being atomically, at the atom level, purified, made sparkly clean, just like a beautiful prism, a crystal prism. No inclusions, I think they call it. All is completely unhindered for perfect seeing and magnification. Seeing things at new angles in non-distorted ways. Seeing things as the Creator sees them, with complete compassion, without that veil, that distortion of human judgment and personal experience of pain. In this way, we are raising ourselves from our human boxing matches with ourselves and with all of life. We are raising ourselves up onto a platform to observe and choose to decease, done, this fighting all the time, this resistances, this clouded judgment. We feel even our eyes, the muscles, the tissues, the beautiful spherical parts of our eyes, the irises, are all dancing to this tune of seeing beauty, truth, and love, and seeing all that isn't with compassion in such a way that it bathes each situation with hope-giving new light. You're stepping beyond seeing something sad or disturbing within yourself or others and lowering your vibration, and actually re-torquing the entire experience towards elevating, inspiring, and movement into the great flow. Into the great flow, so people can access and see the bigger inner movie picture of the divine plan, their place in it, the assured outcome of people who have chosen and are guiding their heart, their volition towards goodness on earth once again. Take a beautiful breath. And now we'll move into this image of the infinity symbol. You may have heard that there are divine beings eons ago who came to visit Earth in the hopes that they could do something to plant seeds of hope for the future, for mankind to get it and get aligned and take care of this mutation of fear, this misalignment through decision making of galactic controllers eons ago. Luciferian forces of dubious agendas of interference. And imagine that these people from the past who planted these are now here incarnated as humans. So they planted crystals. They planted these they call them the skulls, these crystalline skulls. They planted stones and crystals and potentized, almost like anvils, to collect the light that would come in the years of the 2000s for Earth to shift everything. And imagine that the people that planted those crystals all around the Earth to be holders, receivers of the lightning bolts of new accelerated divine light coming in to disseminate that out. Imagine that those people that planted it came from heaven, the angels, have been here on earth in many incarnations and going to sacred sites and sounding the vibration of divinity to awaken and accelerate and move the energies within these information holders. And imagine there are crystals on earth that were here before humans were here. And these stones have tones of vibration of divinity as earth was. When the first beautiful solfeggio tones came and created earth, and these stones are holding the original primordial divine human blueprint. So imagine that there's more humans coming in now who've been incarnated and have woken up different areas doing the sacred earth work, and these satellite systems are now starting to vibrate with the new awakened, new memory and new light. They know the history of earth. They're getting the potency of divine essence from these visitors on earth, awakening different geographical areas. So you can see it's creating a grid of points of light on the earth that is becoming more powerful, more illuminative all the time. So imagine that now, after all these incarnations, that the beings that are here now, the team, the ground team, they say that we've worked together 3 major times. Maria, Atlantis, and Christ and Mary Magdalene and that entire troop were all part of the divine plan to line Earth's 0 points back up with the galactic center and universal so we could feel divine flow and alignment through us all the time. So this work that we're doing today as surrogates, we are imagining, if you don't already know, that you are this transducer. You are a silicon chip. You are a crystalline being that we just cleared, and we are imagining within our heart, which is the conducive, conductive area, we have this enlivened, potent, bright light that is moving through us, and it's moving in a beautiful infinity figure 8 system. And let this figure 8 go up above your head now, your crown chakra, and down below your feet. So just take a moment and get stabilized with this vision. And of course, all vibrations have a sound. So your own song is reverberating out. And every human's vibration is humming next to the next human. And all the humans' vibrations are vibrating with the Earth's song. Within the galaxy of all the planetary songs, there is a cohesive, mathematically, infinitely perfect hum. But humans can't hear it. They feel separate from this hum. It was always there, but they didn't have eyes to see and ears to hear. So the work we do today is to assist and support all humans who have chosen for this outcome for themselves for this lifetime, to pull back the curtains and to do this deep cleansing of their entire field so they can hear the hum, that reassuring hum of divine presence and alignment, and they become aware of their own 0 point. And the 0 point has an infinity symbol that goes out above and below. And they have never been separated from their Creator. As they feel the top of this infinity symbol continue all the way to the central universe, to Source, all the way to our Creator. Imagine and feel that we are all, through you, you are the surrogate tuning fork, we are all connecting into the center of our Creator's heart now. Feel that connection. It's undeniable. Nothing can break that but you with the choice. So let that circulate. And now we concentrate on below and going down into our choice of incarnation in time and space in this moment, planet Earth. So let the bottom of the figure 8 go down and very gently loop into the crystalline core, surrounded by molten magna, all the different beautiful layers of the Earth. Beautiful. Now feel into, somewhere in your vicinity is one of these satellite crystals, information signal, crystal skulls, or a very crystalline, planted crystalline aspect that we talked about before. These beautiful sacred vortexes. So imagine where your body is right now. Just imagine and allow that you are now going to connect with one of these 0 points. So this 0 point is now making a beautiful infinity lacy-like dance with your 0 point. So you are connected to the Creator's juice, and this is coming through your heart, and this is going right down into that anvil, transducer, holder of the energy. And allow yourself to imagine and feel as the source energy splashes and moves and merges with this anchor, almost like tents have those little nails, anchor nails, or those jumping houses children are in. Something that holds the energy deep in the ground. A golden spike, but of crystalline, communicative nature. So all the information of the universe that is going through you is now going into that crystal. All of the information and the history of Earth, and it is being mixed and whipped up with Creator's pure divine aligning energy now through you. And just relax a moment and allow it to go through you. It's almost as if we are record players, and your heart is that little diamond stylus, I guess they call it, the little arm with the little diamond needle. And you are letting the music of Source and Earth dance and be married within your heart 0 point. You're raising the vibration of Earth, and you're bringing Earth into the fold of divine alignment as never before. Progressive, successive steps towards fully bathing the Earth into the divine realm. Beautiful. It's a recolorization, it's a recomposition, it's a new musical composition. Beautiful. I see it almost as a rhapsody. I see the treble lines. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. And by your willingness to be here and be the transducer, the crystal, the little diamond needle of the new song, and this song of divinity will broadcast through you. Your body is a broadcaster media. You're a newscaster. New news. Divine light is here. Safety, security, a place in the universe for all. Take a deep breath and let this ground through your body. Beautiful. Now imagine you have these infinity aspects going to anything you put your attention on, which is true. You're a receiver. So if you're watching news all day long about crummy candidates, ugh, that's nestling into your cells and you're broadcasting that out. We ask and intend that we receive all the information that we need to accomplish our mission in graceful, high vibration musical ways, not sticking our head in the sand, but not replaying the lower vibrational fields through our heart 0 point, because it distorts the immense, magnificent beauty of the illuminative song of our beingness. This song that plays out from our heart and our soul is beyond our thinking or creation, and the only way is to clear and connect and allow. We can't just decide to be divine being. It's not a thought. It's a beingness. It's a movement. It's a dive into the flow. As we said, letting go and allowing. It is a process. So take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, and notice, ask and intend that we feel stable as we notice and imagine that there are so many infinity symbols going through our heart, so many things that take our attention. An ache in our leg, someone else's activity, all these information bits all the time. No wonder we became cloudy. Too much. Too much. Brain fog, static in the field, overwhelm. Radio stations do best to broadcast the best, brightest, full, intentional message with thoughts that are sublimated by the Creator's will and letting go to access that. So the beingness, being light, is always the first choice, the priority in every moment. And in this moment, you're experiencing the fullness of it. The amazing expansion that is available for you in any moment. Any moment that you choose to clear and align and be with it, in it, and of it. So we ask and intend that this week that we remember to choose and be this light, this expanded divine conduit, this pure prism, facetry to reflect the highest messages in the best words. So just breathe into that. Imagine that you're reflecting the Creator's words and light like a pure rainbow. The purest rainbow anyone has ever seen or felt or known. Because that's available to come through you now on earth in this moment. Given the placement, the timeline of the divine plan. You can be brighter, clearer, more confident, more expanded. You can be anything you want to be. This meditation is to help you choose to feel good, to be with the Creator, and to create well-being for yourself and all that is on earth to the best of your ability, and to be happy and good with that. So while these energies continue to work, that's enough processes for this meditation. We're probably a little physiologically like a gyroscope, the spirograph. Should I create another one? Should I superimpose yet another moving aspect of a different color? And oh boy, if I could get the whole thing to spin and move, wouldn't that be something? Okay. Take a breath. That's enough for today. We ask and intend that all of this integrate and stabilize gracefully, and that it's effortless, and that we have the joy of just observing the subtle or maybe not so subtle outcomes and changes as a result of these simple processes that we've just gone through. So let's put a beautiful golden resilient egg around our entire field and let this settle in, congeal a little bit, create the new hum of all that is. And you know, the first time I heard about the hum, go ahead, put your golden resilient egg, we're going to come back out now into normal consciousness, was Paramahansa Yogananda, the great Eastern yogi that came over here, 30s or 40s, I think. And he said that if you shut your eyes and you shut your ears long enough and you can hear the music of the universe. And I just knew that was right. I knew I had to try it, and I did it. And I said, oh, magnificent. And then you study tomatis and hearing and the music that each planet makes as it rotates in precise constellations. And then with NASA, we can hear the music. So this is truth. This is truth. This, what we sense and feel and know spiritually in these expanded states is now being proven by science. Remote viewing, our ability to ask and intend and to change the pH of water. All right, all of this is within our realm. And it's not woo-woo. It's not black magic. It's not even false magic. It's simply physics. And because we humans have the creative spark within us, within our divinity, we have the energy to move mountains. That's what my grandma Alice would say. She'd say, prayer moves mountains. Well, I say, ask and intend moves mountains. It is the science and spiritual married that is giving us these new tools of volition to create amazing change for the betterment of ourselves and Earth. So thank you for joining me today. My name is Jan Jorgensen. The website is soundandlighthealingarts.com. We have the Queen's Caravan that goes out into communities to help people find their voice, mainly women, or at least people who are holding the feminine side of things, of collaboration and co-creations. I do love to travel, so if you're in a foreign country and it works out, invite me. I know these YouTubes go everywhere. You might also want to Google She Said Talks. She Said Talks is myself and Anasuya interviewing change makers to help you expand your consciousness for new ideas and inspiration, again, to help people enter Earth get on to the next level. All right, so at this point, I stop the recording, and then the people on the call, we have a little discussion.